All right, so let's try this again. About 2 years ago, I started a Patreon and I didn't really do shit with it, but got like 13 subscribers. So thank you to those 13 people. I just wasn't in the right headspace to continuously do that. I was more hyper focused on just doing videos for my YouTube channel and growing that. Well, I'm to the point now where I don't give a shit about my YouTube channel and its growth, and I would much rather just continue to connect with the people that have always been supporting me and doing a little bit more like adventure outside of the YouTube space. There's a lot of restrictions that my YouTube channel has. I can't stream music due to copyright infringements. I can't show live footage for shows for copyright infringements. I can't talk about certain topics without dealing with the mass trolls, which I get about 1 or 2 trolls a week that I either cater to and go along with because it's funny, or I just end up blocking because they're dickheads. So I would like to have a little bit more of a intimate, collaborative community on Patreon. So this is what I've ultimately decided to do, is create my Patreon page. Once again, it is now active again. The old subscribers, I believe your stuff was canceled when I deactivated my creator thing. So if you think you're still subscribed, you're probably not. And essentially, I've sat and I've talked with a lot of creators on YouTube and Instagram who have Patreons that are very successful right now in their own way. And like what I could do to make this worth your $1 a month, because that's all I'm offering is a $1 a month Patreon. I don't feel comfortable asking for anything more than that. So there's going to be, God damn, this microphone. I really need a new microphone. So maybe eventually I'll get enough money to buy a new microphone off this stuff. But so eventually there's going to be like 3 different style of videos I'm going to upload only to Patreon. They will not go on my YouTube channel. So keep this in mind. Essentially I'm going to do like a Melanie Loves Death Metal radio show. I don't know if it might be similar to Ben Brain Smasher's Smashcast that he does. Although I think he publishes that to like Spotify and all these other places. This is just going to live on Patreon, where maybe on a weekly basis or monthly. I haven't decided the cadence yet. It'll probably be weekly just to make that $1 a month donation worth it. I'm going to play like 5 or 6 underground death metal tracks that I've been listening to, talk about the band, where you can buy the information, give you a free sample of the listen, and then, essentially like a Melanie Loves Death Metal radio show, an hour or so a week. And I think that'd be fun. That's something that I've always wanted to do. I can't do that on YouTube because of the copyright infringements. People talk about all the time when I show off new music, like, I wish you could just put the clips in the videos so we can get a taste and know if that's something we should go check out on Bandcamp. And I've always approached it as like, man, quit being lazy, just click the link. But at the same time, I get it. I understand why people want that. So this will be my opportunity to do that. So yes, I'll do my normal collection updates on YouTube, but then for a more intimate, more in-depth approach, I'll actually play the music, and it's going to be completely monetization free. It'll only be for Patreon members. So yeah, it'll just be kind of getting around that copyright stuff. So yeah, essentially the Melanie Loves Death Metal radio show is what I'm calling it. Such a dumb name, but what else do you want from me? So Sirius XM Liquid Metal for $1 a month, and it won't be playing Lamb of God every 2 minutes. The other video that I'm going to do is some hot topics and rants videos. My biggest request that I get, and I get it, but I also don't understand it because this is not the personality that I've ever been on YouTube, is Justin Horville approach videos. He does a lot of, all of viewer questions and paid questions. I'm not going to ever do that. But if there's something going on in the metal space that's got a hot topic that a lot of people are talking about, I'll make a video on it and give my 2 cents on it. A lot of people really like to hear when I rant about things. So yeah, those will be there. Those will never hit YouTube. And I'm sure I could probably make a video every day because it seems like there's just always something going on, but I'm not going to do that. So, and then the last one is vlogs, but not stereotypical day in the life vlogs where I show you me getting out of bed and eating breakfast and shit like that. Like, nobody fucking wants to see that. It's going to be when I go record shopping, so similar to Simon, Explosive Actions, record shopping videos. However, mine won't nearly be as nicely edited as his. So shout out to Simon for taking the time to do that shit. And then when I go to shows, so footage of shows. I'm going to a lot of live shows in the next couple of months. Several in September, October, November, all at the end of the year. And I would love to just record those things and show you them without having to deal with the YouTube striking system and stuff like that. And then obviously, so I've been added to a couple of VIP lists for certain labels. Season Mist, one of them. So some of these shows I'm hoping I'll be able to go out to and do some backstage interviews with some of the bands. So those videos will be on here too. Those are still in the works. I'm still determining what ones I can go to, because not every single show comes to Tampa, and it requires me to drive over an hour, which means a lot of times me having to stay overnight and stuff like that. And so it's kind of a pain in the ass, but I'm definitely taking up these offers and these guests invites that I've been getting for certain shows that are coming into town, because I would love to meet bands and do stuff like that. So another Justin Horrible thing. However, mine is a little bit more closed source. I'm not going to broadcast all this stuff on YouTube. So kind of making it worth your $1 a month donation. So please, links will be in the description on where you can find my Patreon. The first video is going to be going up later today. When I get off work, I'm going to record one. It's going to be a Hot Topics rant video. It's been something that's been on my mind for the last several weeks, and it's just a trend that I've been seeing on YouTube lately that's been driving me a little bit crazy. So that'll be coming up at the end of the day sometime today. So thank you guys for all the support. Again, hopefully I can get this Patreon thing going. A lot of people utilize Patreon. I've always felt weird doing it, but I think I feel more comfortable with just not making it be a huge fee or anything like that. I'm not going to do like Patreon only giveaways or anything like that. I just don't. I know a lot of people do that, and that's totally fine, but I'm not going to do anything like that. Maybe someday if I ever get big enough, maybe I will. But I'm also going to shout out Patreon members in videos and stuff like that and continuously promote this. A lot of people do that. So I guess I'm a YouTuber now. So that's all I have, you guys. Another video coming up sometime, probably tomorrow. Some black metal stuff I'm going to be showing off. And then hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have time. I think I'm home tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, right? Do I have to travel tomorrow? I might. I can't remember. That's all I have. See you guys in the next one.